Hello, mathematics faculty. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take videos from YouTube and assign them as homework assignments in your MyMathLab or MyStatLab course. In this particular context, I'm going to be talking about 133 specifically since I have YouTube videos up for every section of that course, but if there are videos from other instructors or other lectures, that will work as well. Or any other YouTube video that you find relevant. Okay, so I'm going to click on this math course. We happen to be in a lot of snow days recently, so I'm going to use this course as my template. And I'm going to go to Course Tools, and I'm going to go to Assignment Manager. And so in the Assignment Manager, I want to create an assignment. Technically, I could copy a lecture video assignment, go over here and click copy and do it that way as well, but I'll just show you how to make it from scratch. So I'm going to create a homework assignment. So I clicked on the create assignment, clicked create homework. I'm going to give it a name. So I am going to be missing section 4.1. So I'm going to say section 4.1, no, sorry, 4.2 is the day I'm going to miss, lecture videos. All right, and then I say next. All right, so now you have an option, and I don't think you've ever realized it before perhaps, but you have this option of media. So I'm going to click on media right here. There are actually assignments you can assign from your textbook. I don't know if you've ever played around with those, but like graph and calculator tutorials and those kinds of things. But I'm going to add my own media. So I click on add my own media. You want to make sure your pop-ups are allowed for your particular browser when you're doing this. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a video from section 4, and I'm going to associate with section 4.2. You have to at least give it a chapter and a section. And I'm going to be giving it a video, and then I have to go get the video. So I'm going to pull up a different browser. I'm going to pull up my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel, if you're a 133 instructor, this will be particularly relevant. Other instructors, you might find them on other people's YouTube channels or their playlists or wherever. But for me on my YouTube channel, when you're on the channel down here, you can see the Math 133 playlist. So that's that. Or you can click on videos, and I have lecture videos up, and you can click over here on the search button, and I can say 133 4.2 just for starters. And then it'll pull up the lecture videos for 4.2. Now the thing is that I've been making videos for so long that they get a little strange. So you'll have to look for the most recent ones. So for example, fall 18, and that's part 1 of 4, and then you'll have to go find part 2 of 4, that kind of thing. So you can see how old they are. So there's part 2 of 4 and so on. So that would work. Or you could go to the playlist and go to the 133 lectures. Hold on, I'm going to pause this. And then you can scroll down and see which ones are the ones that are for 4.2. So you can see it is indeed the 4.2 right here. Right there. But if I share this, if I click share right now, there you go. That's that YouTube link. So that would work as well. So I can click on this YouTube link. I can copy it from this playlist. So I clicked on the video in the playlist that I want, and I click on the little share icon, and I can click copy. Or I can go to it through the videos themselves. Let me back up. Sorry, I'm going to back up out of the playlist. Click on videos instead. And there's nothing, I'm not logged in. This is what anybody can do on somebody's YouTube channel. So, and then I have so many videos that, I have over 1,500 currently. So it's easier if you just go to the search feature with clicking on the little magnifying glass. And again, I know I want 133 4.2, right? And then I can scroll through and pick out what I want. So if I go to section, so part 1 of 4, here it is right here. So if I click on this video right here, I can pause it, and I click share, and there it is. So that's another way to get to that link. So either way, that works. So now I've got the link. So I'm going to go back to my pop-up right here. For the external media, I'm going to paste, so Control V, in that URL for that one. And then I'm actually wanting the title as well, because then I know what I put in. So there we go. So 4.2, part 1 of 4, and so on. Okay, so then I can add external media. And then if I go back to the course, I can see there's the first video right there. Now don't worry about the little one afterwards. That's because I've actually used this before. So, and then you just keep repeating that pattern. Click add my own media. I say I'm going to add a video. I let it know what section. It won't let you do it unless you associate it with a chapter and section. So I'm just going to associate it with that. I go back to my YouTube channel. Oh, there's video number 2 right there. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube, is that it kind of cues up what the next one's going to be. I click the share icon. I click copy, and I go back and I paste, and then I want to put in the title, so I'll do that as well. And there you have it. And you just continue in that same vein. In this section, we would have 4 videos. So I would continue along until I have all 4 videos in there, which I'm going to do. 1 second. Real quickly, I just wanted to double back. So it didn't actually queue up part 3 of 4, which was really annoying. One thing that I didn't think about at the time, but I can mention now, is that when you're on this list, you can actually go through and find the ones that you want and right-click and open a new tab. And then you can kind of get them all set up for yourself. And so then you know you've got 3 of 4 and 4 of 4 all set, and then you don't have to go searching around for it so much. So that's kind of a nice feature. Okay, so I have all the videos here. Just real quickly, if you accidentally have them out of order, you can just click on, let me just pretend the 3 was down here below the 4. So I would just click on that 3 right there and shift it up with this little up arrow, and that would put it back in order. So there they are in order, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I click next, and then you assign your due dates, etc., just like normal. But I want to add in one other little feature. These particular ones, because they're videos, I like to let students work on them even after the due date. So because I want them to have access to that material, and if they miss it, so I say allow students to have them after the due date. I don't deduct a penalty for the videos just because they're just videos. So I click save and assign, no problem. But then I want to go down, oh, first of all, I want to put it in order. So it would go right here above section 4.2's homework, which for me is number 17. So I'm going to go down to the very bottom, click on this little number over here, and make it number 17. That way it's in the right order, students will be able to see it, etc., etc. But then I want to add in one other feature, which is I want to cue to students that they really need to watch these because we missed class. So I'm going to go to sections 4.2 homework, and I'm going to adjust the settings. Oops, sorry, having some scrolling issues. So right here, section 4.2 homework, not the videos are fine, but the homework, I'm going to go select, and I want to click on the settings for class. And I'm going to add in a prerequisite. So currently there were no prerequisites, but I'm going to change that so that the students know that they really need to watch those lecture videos. So I scroll through and I find the section 4.2 lecture videos, and I say that they have to reach 100% on them because of course there's no penalty for lateness anyway. So section 4.2 lecture videos get 100%, and then they have to do that before they're allowed to start the homework for section 4.2. And then I click save and assign, and there it is. So now if I go to homework, the MyStatLab homework, you'll see that if I scroll down, here's the 4.2 lecture videos, and 4.2 homework now has a little green flag, which tells you, if you let your mouse hover over it, that you have to score 100% on the lecture videos before you're allowed to work on that assignment. It's not foolproof because students can really click on and click off the lectures and it'll make them think they watched it. However, it at least indicates what you wanted to have done for the class. And you actually can tell how long they watched the videos. That's available to you under certain features in the gradebook. All right, I hope that helps.